Let's start by warming up in Sukhasana, the easy cross-legged seated position. Just sit nice and tall. Ground your butt cheeks, wiggle your body first, finding your center, rolling your shoulders back, breathing in through your nose, breathing out as slow as you can. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Feel every part of your body. As you exhale, you're going to let go of all the stress, the Christmas stress away. Good. Now, let's warm up the wrist. I want you to start with the left arm. Your right hand will press that forearm below the elbow. Okay, this muscle here, and close your fist. You're just going to rotate it to one direction and try to straighten your elbow and keep on pressing that muscle. Good. And let's reverse the rotation. Keep on pressing, and you really feel that a little bit of resistance there, and it's really, really good for the wrist. Good. There's a connection there between the wrist and our muscle. All right, so now we're going to do the right hand. Close fist and press that thing, the muscle, and rotating to one direction. Trying to straighten the elbows. And reverse the rotation. I hope you're having a stress-free Christmas season. All right. Whoops, straight. And shake it. Okay. Gonna interlace your fingers in front of you, and then you're gonna turn your palms facing forward. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out, relax. One more time, breathe in, and this time you're gonna put it over your head. Stretch it all the way up. And exhale, you're gonna drop your hands on top of your head. One more time, stretch it all the way up. Push. Exhale. Good. This time, you're gonna bend to the right side, keeping that hand on top of your head. Ooh, just a little side stretch there. Back to center. Breathe in. Breathe out to the left side. Good. Back to center. Inhale, push all the way up. Exhale, bend again to the right side, this time with elbow straight. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, stretch to the opposite side. And back to your center. Release and shake it up. Good. I'm just going to face my side so you can see me. You're going to interlace your fingers behind. Index finger is out, and then puff out your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Feel that your scapula might be touching behind you. And then big breath in, puffing out your chest. And then as you exhale, you're going to try to fold in your Sukhasana or cross-legged style without pushing hard. Just to where you can, and focusing on your shoulder internally rotating as you really point the index finger up towards the sky. Continuing to breathe. Good. Now release that bind. Ooh. Rolling the shoulders as you touch your shoulders with your hands. Good. And then simultaneously rolling back and focusing on the elbows now, right? So forward to the sides and back. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Now let's reverse that rotation. Ooh, good. All right, let it go. Inhale, reach your hands up. And then exhale, you're gonna fold down. Just to where it's comfortable. Maybe the forearms drops down or drop down. Stay here. Good. Sit back up. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now I want you to face the sides of your mat. From here, you're going to have your palms in front of you. Press it firmly, and you're going to come onto your knees. Lift it up, and we're just going to be warming up the wrists some more this way. Shift forward, shoulders are going to be over and past your hands or wrists. And then sit back. Beautiful. Push again forward, lift your hips up. And this time you're going to untangle the legs behind. Good. Now your shins are parallel to the side edges of the mat. You're going to sit back down with a wide-legged knees out. Good. Or wide knees out, rather. Okay, now I want you to really open your knees as wide as it is comfortable for you. You're going to wiggle yourself to the left and to the right. Good. And then you're going to send your hands all the way in front. Ooh, try to just really melt your chest down on the mat. Maybe your forehead will touch the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Now, as you take a deep breath in, you're going to send your forearms down and press it firmly as you shift your weight forward. And now you're going to step the right leg back and then the left. Forearms plank. Good. From here, you're just going to shift your weight forward and back, trying to straighten the knees, focusing on feeling the stretch in the backs of your legs. Good. So as you notice, as I shift forward and shift back, straighten the body. So you're really just feeling the stretch. Ooh, hamstrings and the calves. And maybe shifting forward and holding it there. 3, 2, 1. Shifting it back all the way, holding it there. 3, 2, and 1. Belly will drop all the way down, coming into your Sphinx pose. Good. Untuck the toes, point it back. Grabbing your elbows with your hands, making sure the distance is shoulders distance apart. Good. From there, you're going to open your hands in front and plant your palms down. Good. We're now going to roll our shoulders back away from the ears. Good. Look straight ahead. Your cervical spine or your neck is long. Big breath in. Breath out. Good. All right. Now, we're going to be warming up the backs, strong back, and we're going to counteract all our gift wrapping if you're wrapping presents. And we're going to be doing this motion repeatedly. All right? So as you do that, your hands may interlace or not. It doesn't really matter in front. And you're lifting your chest up, right? So as you lift up, you're going to try to squeeze your elbows towards your back. Good. And then lifting yourself up some more. And then down. Good. Lift up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in here. Breathe out. So find what works best. I like to always change it up to see where it feels comfortable for my breath. Is it inhalation as I lift up? And then exhalation as I drop a little bit down? Chest is still lifted, right? Lift up. And bring it down. Lift up. And down. Ooh, such a strong back. And then relax to release. Just shake your body. And then hands onto your sides. Palms are facing back. Good. From here, you're going to bend your knees. And then you're going to lift the knee from the mat. Right knee first. Lift. Drop. Left knee lifts. And drop. Now, I want you to send your hands to the sides. And I want you to always feel your body, okay? What is easier for you to balance? Lift the right toes up and the knees hold. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Left knee up. Point the toes. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Now, you're going to send your hands forward. Good. Maybe like this, or maybe forearms now. And now maybe you're now back bending. Lifting the right toes up and the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Left toes up and the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Now you're gonna send the legs to the right and then to the left. It doesn't have to drop. Just see where your end range is at. Right and left. Good. Right and left. Right and left. Beautiful. All right. Now drop your feet down. You're going to push yourself back into your child's pose, and we're going to rest here for a little bit. Maybe like about 3 breath cycles. Good. Now push yourself again forward. Belly will drop down. Good. Now this time we're gonna do an attempt our bow pose. Okay, so lift your toes up and you're gonna grab the ankles with your hands. And you're going to flex the feet. Okay? So we're gonna do this pulsing motion, kicking your feet back, and then you're gonna drop your belly down. Right? You're gonna try to lift your belly with the flex feet. Good. Just baby lifts. Doesn't have to be intense. Just to where it feels good for your body to counteract all those rounding backs. Good. And then focusing on your scapula, right? See how it feels for you. If you lift, is it touching now together behind? Good. Drop. Opening the shoulders. And drop. Again. And drop. Good. And push back. Child's pose. Breathe. All right. Now, look straight ahead, and as you push yourself forward, you're also going to lift your left knee in front, drop it to pigeon. Good. And you could even have a support here if you need some pillow, if you can't fully ground your hips or your groin. We're just going to be stretching in our pigeon pose. I love this. Just a very gentle flow. This is my kind of gentle yoga. But it's really going to be waking up your back, right? Good. Now slowly, we're going to be flexing the foot if you're not there yet. And then you're going to try to really scoot your heel a little bit forward. Whoop. See how that feels for you. And then maybe the left knee will now more be out of your hips. And then you want to wiggle your pigeon left and right here. Good. Now, if there's a sharp pain in your knee, make sure to not push it. Just go back to where it is comfortable for your body. Good. Sorry about the barking. And then you're going to point the toes behind, lift it up, and you're going to drop. Lift up and drop. Lift up and drop. Last one, lift it all the way up. Good. Now you're going to come down to your sleeping pigeon. Or sleeping, what did I say? Slipping pigeon. Sorry, buddy is very loud here. Good. Now from here, we're going to work on the quads, okay? So I want you to try to grab the right foot with the right hand, okay? This way. And then from here, you're going to send that foot outwards. Good. And then left forearm. Well, maybe finding this angle that is comfortable for you so you could do this. Good. We're going to open the hips. The hips are interconnected with our jaw. So as you do this, I want you to smile and crack your mouth a little bit open. Breathe in. Breathe out. So even if your mouth are closed, try to just crack your mouth a little bit open if you're doing hip opening. Okay, release. Good. And then now we're going to turn to the sides of the mat. So you're pivoting now yourself, facing the sides, and I'm just going to adjust myself here. You're now going to turn into your skandasana or side lunge. I want this to be seated, so try to find your seated position. If this is too intense for you, you could just move your foot further to where it is comfortable for you to sit down. Right? And it might not be this wide. Wherever you are, just find what works best. Okay? The end range is going to be different for everyone, but this should be accessible to some people, right? Again, if it's not completely, then you can always put a cushion or a pillow underneath your groin to sit down on. Good. And then we're just stretching here. Now from here, I love to always play with different body parts so I can really feel which works best for me. And it's always great because our bodies are interconnected, right? So the right foot will be flexed, and then you're going to play with the pointed, right? And you could just drop your hands in front of you where you can focus on the pointed and the flexed. Good. Good. Okay, now you're going to stay to where it is more of your relaxed state, right? To some people, it's pointed. To some people, it might be flexed. This is going to depend, again, if you're more stretched on the front or the backs of your legs, or you're more flexible there. So that's going to be different for everyone, right? And then now we're going to focus on the left foot, okay? I want you to get a tippy toes. So you're going to really push your ball of your feet or foot and toes down firmly, lifting the heels up and maybe sending it closer a little bit more towards your groin. See if that really is a great stretch for you, right? We're holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Now release, and we're going to drop that left knee towards your midline. Down. Good. And maybe you're now twisting, finding what works best, and as you come back to the sides, lifting it up. 3. Up. It doesn't need to touch the ground, right? If you're only here, that's fine. 2. Up. This is gonna really depend, right? It means if you're not that low, your internal rotation here is not yet that open. Okay? All right. Now you're going to be bending that left knee. Good. And we're going to do side bends. Drop the right hand to outside of your leg. Left hand sweeps all the way up, breathing in. And then breathing out. Ooh, you're going to stretch to the sides here. So good. Yeah. This is one of my favorite ways to stretch on the couch. When we're watching some shows or movies, I'm always stretching. Always, because when I go stay in one position for long periods of time, like more than 15 minutes, and I don't move, my scolios really screaming in pain. So I'm the type that I move so much, literally, even if I'm on the couch. I love stretching. And I take that time to really stretch my body, make myself more flexible. Like the little secret of life, right? All right. Back to center. Woo, wiggle, wiggle. And now we're going to even out that feeling. I want you to close your eyes and really get a feel of your body. Big breath in. Maybe reaching your hands up. And exhale, palms to touch. You're going to bring it down to your heart. And then just feel your body. How does your right side feel now? And how does your left side feels? Now, it's going to be in your control. Open your eyes if you close it with me, if you want to really even that out, right? And I want you to really focus on that. We're going to be doing this on the other side. But first, we're going to have our feet together, and we're going to take our Baddha or butterfly pose. Feet to touch. You could grab your big toes, the sides of your feet, whatever is comfortable, or if not, ankles, right? I want you to keep your body straight. From there, inhale. And exhale, you're going to try to fold. And I want you to get that arch in the back, right? So the natural curve in your back. Good. So if this is too intense for you, you don't want to really go all the way down, right? So just get it straight with a nice flat normal arch in the back. And then from there, as you lean forward, you're now going to be opening the butt cheeks to the right and then to the left. Now notice how much more you can fold, right? Even if it's a 1 inch, that matters. Good. And come all the way up. Whew, so good. One of my favorites, Baddha Konasana. All right, now notice this, right? I really do love to play a lot. Having your feet together, just a little bit, lifting the knee. You might be over here and that's fine, right? But eventually, you'll be able to get all the way down, up. This is really great for your ankle mobility. You want the ankles to be really mobile in a way that you can really rotate a full 360 degree. And this is important because this is not what we're doing ever, only when we become conscious about it. All right. Now we're going to switch the other side of Skandasana. So bending the right knee and then planting the left heel down. Starting with lifted groin and then slowly pulsing yourself down. Finding what works best for you, right? Maybe you can sit down and kick that right foot out more. Good. All right. So wherever is comfortable for you, you can drop your hands in front. And then we're going to focus again on the left foot. Point it, hold, and flex. Whew. See how far you could flex. Point. And flex. Ooh. Point. And flex. Ooh, so good. Favorite. All right. Now from here, we're going to change it up, right? You could do this on the other side, but I love showing different ways. So we're going to lift the toes up here as you flexed earlier, or you flexed it, so it should be really good. And now you're going to have your palm to touch with the foot. Good. Now you're going to send it down and try to really just press that tops of your hand down. And then your ball of your foot is really pressing on the hand. I love this stretch too. So good, because this is everything is kind of like you feel that lengthening on the side of your like arms up, and then now try to bend your head to the left or tilt. Ooh, intense, right? I love that. You could do that on the other side if you want. Let's even it out. Let's just switch sides for a little bit. And then see from here, you could have the shoulder in or out, depending on what is more comfortable for you. And then you're going to lift the heel, pressing it down. See your hand or the top of your hand. And then from here, tilt your head to the right. Ooh. So good. Super little movement, but it really is doing something. Okay, now we're going to go back. From there, you're going to tip your toes. Woohoo! You could lift the heel up and then really jiggle, right? All these nerves, you want to really feel that. This is really good. Sometimes you even want to massage that. So you see this ankle bone right below that. You press this part. There's like a hollow part there. And then try to press it down and massage that. That's a great way to really feel that your whole like legs very much interconnected. And then hold. Tippy toes. Whew. And then release. All right. Now stick it out a little bit. And then we're going to drop the left hand down to the outside of the left leg. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Breathe in. And now you're going to slide that left hand down. Maybe the forearm is now going to drop. So you could really completely bend your sides. Ooh, stretch the side body. Breathe. All right, slowly coming back up to sit up. Yeah, and then we're gonna take our Dandasana, L shape with our legs. Now I want you to feel your toes, right? You push this side and you did not on the other left side. The massage. How are you feeling now with your legs? Wiggle, wiggle. And if you need to do that, now we're gonna do it to even it out, right? This one, below the ankle bone, you're gonna push, and then you could grab it both with your hands, and then try to really do this as now you're going to fold your leg in front of you. So it might be lower, right? Wherever you are, wherever you can reach. Or if you're really pushing that ankle bone, that, the nugget part or the hollow part, then maybe you can only stretch this way, and that is fine. If you're already feeling that nice stretch, that's great. But if you can get more like deeper with me, you want to point this toes and play with the flex as you continue to press on that and fold. Whew. Compress the body, and then release. Ooh, so good. I love that. All right, now we're doing that on the other side. Pushing it again. And then notice as you do that, right? You feel your veins there. Maybe something might pop for you. And then straighten. Continuing to press as you inhale. And then exhale, open your mouth and really fold it towards your body. Ooh, stretch. I like to floint my toes this time, meaning flexing and pointing, right? Opening the toes, continuing to press that hollow part next to the ankle bone. And release slowly. All right, we're gonna take our Paschimottanasana. Inhale to reach all the way up, and exhale to fold down. As you exhale, wiggle your butt cheeks to open it up, and so you can get that nice fold with that beautiful natural arch in your back. So it doesn't matter if it's not very low. If you're over here, that's fine. It's already feeling the stretch, right? But if you're a lot more flexible, of course, you can go all the way down. Now, this is going to depend on your flexibility. I really don't encourage rounding the back, especially to beginners. Whatever your age is, if you have not practiced in a while, right, you will notice that you're starting to round your back as you get deeper, and I want you to pick yourself a little bit up to where you can keep your back straight. And that's your fold. Good job. Ooh, and release. Now, we're going to have our hands behind us. So fingers will point to the sides. And then from here, try to see if your wrists are just stacked on top of your shoulders, okay? So not too wide. I want you to send it closer. There. From there, you're going to open your butt cheeks, your shoulders back. Shoulder blades might be touching. Maybe not, but that's what you're visualizing. And then you're going to press the heels firmly down. And as you lift the toes, continuing to lift, you're going to lift and bend your knees, lifting the hips up and stretching this way. Good. You're going to have that stretch on that thumb part of the wrist this way, right? So you also want to get all the angles of your wrist. Push back, straighten the knees, push again, forward. Good. Push back. And sit down, Dandasana, L shape. And then this time, we're going to turn our palms, fingertips now facing back. Good. Now again, closer, shoulders distance apart. Different stretch. You're going to press your heels firmly as you bend your knees and lift your hips up. Push it forward. So good. Just stretch the wrist, stretch the shoulders, and back. Okay, last one. Push forward. Breathe. And back. All right. And now we're gonna be on our supine position, okay? So let's see if you could do this slowly. You're gonna have a bend in your knees here, right? And then you could grab the backs of your knees. And then this way, you're gonna really slowly lower this way as you round the back and feeling that each vertebra is really gonna touch the mat one by one, okay? But if you're more advanced, you can also do this with me. So you're basically gonna inhale, reach forward, and then as you slowly exhale, you're basically going to lower, slow, and controlled. Hold it if you can to the lowest position and supine position. Good. Adjust yourself if you have to, and then you're gonna bend your knees, send it to your chest, and then you're gonna rock yourself here like a little egg, left and right. I want you to point your toes here, hug your knees, compress your body, breathe. Good. From that compression, I want you to get straight knees. So send it all the way towards your head. Good. Now it doesn't have to look this way wherever you are. Our end range, again, is going to be different. You could touch your ankles behind and then try to see if you could hug it closer. Your hips might be lifting now from the mat. Your feet are flexed. And then you're going to point. Okay, I want you to get all the angles so you could really stretch all the angles of your legs, right? Backs, fronts, sides. Yes. Continue to flex and point. Good. And then opening the legs out, grabbing the heels from the inside, and then V-shape with your legs. Now from here, I like mine to be flexed, my feet, so that my toes can really touch, because my purpose here is to really stretch the backs of my legs, right? And you feel that. Of course, it doesn't have to touch. If you're way higher, right, it's okay. It's going to be different for everyone. All right. All right. From there, you're going to bend your knees. And then we're going to do our happy baby pose to end. So rocking yourself left and right, or you could either bind. I like to bind because I'm now more flexible. So you could grab the inside of your feet, outside. Find what works best for you, or the big toe, hooking with the thumb or the index. Otherwise, for me, I like to do it this way. Inside, and then turning my arms outside, and then grabbing the arch of my feet, palm facing up, and then touching the inside. Now my feet are out, right? So left and right. It's a little bit of an intense happy baby pose. I call it the bind version. And then rocking yourself sides to sides. Now I want you to get your focus onto the backs or your spine. Massaging the spine. So good. And release the bind if you did that with me. Extend your legs out. And then extend your hands up over your head. And you're going to stretch some more. Stretch up. And then to the sides. I like to interlace my fingers. And then I'm going to stack my left foot on top of my right. Banana pose to end as if you just woke up. Stretch, breathe in. Point the toes and exhale to relax your body. Okay, back to center. Straighten your body. And then doing that on the other side. Okay, so interlace your fingers. Open it up, kind of like what we did in the warm-up. Inhale to stretch up. And then exhale, you're going to send the left foot to the left and stack the right foot on top of the left. Exhale, you're going to send your head more to the left. This is your banana pose. Stretch again. Feel the sides of your body. Feel good. Breathe. And exhale. Good. You can end in Shavasana. And back to your center. And now feel your body from head to toe. Are you more relaxed now? Are you back now to your happy self? Thanking your body for the practice today. And if you're doing this in the morning, I hope you have a very beautiful day ahead. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing with me today. It's such a beautiful day. This is my perfect weather. I love this. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. I can do more videos outdoors. A lot of you requesting this from me. And I really hope that you enjoyed, you feel good, and I hope to see you on my next one. Make sure that if you like this video or you enjoy this class, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, share this video this Christmas. We all need to enjoy the Christmas spirit and not have any stress. Bye!